shades, letting her go, letting her rip, letting her fly, tossing her in sideways, living the life, letting her ride, eyesight, winning to die, cross her up on the cushion, crossing the line, cause some drama and some bullshit they didn't like, and if they don't like the move, then we're ready to fight. But this is how we ride, this is how we do, riding mud, sliding up higher in the groove, don't give a damn about the cash we're spending, with the time we got we choose to play it on the go, to stay out on the run, we all high, wild and handsome, ain't telling you what's right or wrong or what to choose, hey, but this is how we do. This is how we do. This is how we roll, this is how we do. It's not for everybody but the chosen few, and we pray, cause we know that they might not ever come back. But this is how we ride, this is how we do, riding mud, sliding up higher in the groove.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Yes, we are here on the final day before we hit the road. I know I said we were gonna just stay, and do the shows daily, but we're still gonna try to do that. Obviously, doing this one live right now before heading out to the south for the final weekend of the Devil's Bow Speedway, track I've known for my entire life, and was involved with at one point in time. So who knows? Maybe there'll be some kind of celebration on the front straightaway. You'll see the blonde hair all crazy and out and stuff. We do have this shirt on, Eggiman Dental Arts, the 6005 real estate shirt. Actually, this is from Brant O'Banion, racer at Huset's in the area up there. Of course, I'm banned from Huset's in Jackson because I asked Todd, the promoter owner, if Jackson was going to happen next year, because everybody was just swamping me like I would know something or not, and everybody was just throwing that rumor, this, there, and the other. So I decided I would ask after the race, and he just didn't like the question and kicked me out and told me to never come back to his track. So I'm banned from both facilities right now, indefinite. So, which is weird. I was a paying customer. I literally bought campsites, but it's fine. It's fine. Regardless, that's where this shirt is from. That's why that topic came up. But we do have other things happening. I'm trying to get this out before the weekend kind of takes off here. I got to get going. So we do have two things to talk about today. Going to try to make it quick, as I've been trying to say here. One is with Broke Joe, who has announced a alternative Trophy Cup pool, which some of y'all may be like, what's a Trophy Cup pool? Well, let me bring the page up right here. They've had a Trophy Cup pool yearly down over there in Tulare, or Tulare, however people want to say it, and it's a $20 entry fee type deal. They want you to send it as friends and family to avoid fees. I don't know if that's to avoid fees or to keep, $20 from, or to keep $20 being $20. But regardless, this is kind of their format. It's all based on performance, how drivers' results are. And then they got this, the big drivers list here. The 2023 Trophy Cup, Thursday through Saturday, October 19th through the 21st, which is this weekend. This is probably going to be the biggest. Devil's Bow, obviously going to have the bigger names, but this is kind of going to be like that. Potentially could be a future high limit style of an event, where it's not the World of Outlaws, but it's got a lot of damn hitters in it. We could just go down the list here that's going to be at the Trophy Cup, and this is their groups that they kind of have, that they have set up as far as like favored groups. Of course, these first top four are where they believe the hitters are, and then as you get lower on and into the list at the back and stuff like that, that's where you find the more slower drivers, I guess. But you got to pick a driver from each group, I believe, one or two. I'm not sure. I ain't read it. And have not entered. But This is kind of the list. You got Corey Day, Rico Abreu, Tyler Courtney, Buddy Kofoid. They're predicting as the favorites, I'm assuming. Right there with them. Group 2, you got Sanders, Chase Randall, Shane Golobic, Zeb Wise, Dominic Selsey, Kyle Hurst. That's a pretty good Group 2. Group 3, Kobe Copeland, Aaron Reitzel, Justin Peck, Cole Macedo, Austin McCarl, DJ Neto. I would personally put Reitzel and Peck, and I mean, I would say McCarl, but honestly, I would put Reitzel and Peck, 2 all-star champions, in a completely different category than Kobe Copeland or battling for all-star championships. Justin Peck was, for sure. I mean, these are national talents there. I would put those 2 above Copeland, Macedo, McCarl, and Neto, personally. But this is Trophy Cup. This is different. So Peck and Reitzel, it is their turf. The hometown deal is real. Group 4, you got Caleb Montgomery and Ryan Timms, 2 kind of young stars. Tim Kading, Willie Croft, Justin Cox, Landon Brooks. Landon Brooks, very young, fast racer over there on the West Coast, up and coming. That name is going to be around for a while. Hopefully they do not get him into midgets. If they get that Landon, and I've noticed that they've tried to, if they siphon that Landon Brooks over into midgets, it's going to ruin his career, I think. Horrible developmental series for young racers. Although that's where the money's at. That's where all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll of the young and up and coming racing scene. That's where you go to be the star. That's the stage they want you to dance on. Although I think it destroys careers. Group 5. This is going to be interesting. Michael Facento, Bill Baylog, and then Logan Seavey, who, in my opinion, is the closest thing to Kyle Larson that you've seen here recently. He just hasn't got the winged opportunities. But Logan Seavey's a bad mother, in a winged sprint car, I think. I think Logan Seavey's on that Bell Larson level. He did basically everything they did. I mean, do y'all remember when he got put into one of the trucks at Eldora and almost won the damn race? And he's in that Larry 16A car that you see on the West Coast. So a good car. A good driver. Could be an interesting combo there to see how that goes. Then you have Caleb Henry, Ryan Bernal, Chase Johnson, Bud Kading, and Tanner Carrick. Group 6, you got Jonathan Allard, Sean Becker, Tony Gomes, Colton Heath, Hunter Schoenberg. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Dylan Bloomfield, Joey Ancona. Group 7, Jake Andriotti, Dominic Gordon, Kobe Thornhill, Gage Garcia, Kobe Johnson, Blake Carrick, Joe Myers Jr., Grant, oh God, look at that name. Dunkirken? Or Dunkirken? I don't know. What nationality is that one? We need to go national. That'd be awesome. Group 8, Jake Morgan, Tyler Thompson, Michael Ing, Jesse Schloenfeld, Colton Hardy, Chase Geitz, interesting. Nick Parker, Caden Steele in the 121. That is the Tarleton 121, which, as Joe said, no one's ever been 121. But now they are, the Tarleton car. 2, or Group 9, that is, the 2 car of Brooklyn Holland, Dawson Fana, Brady Forbrook, Jared Fana, Shane Hopkins, Kurt Nelson, and Bubba DeCares, maybe. Ryan Roca, Logan Calderwood, Travis. Oh, these are Mariah E, Cody Key, Grant. You get to the names you almost can't pronounce when you get to the end of the list. What's up with that? Group 11, Tuesday. Somebody's name is Tuesday Calderwood. Wow. Jeremy Chisholm, Blaine Baxter, Seth Stanley, Phil Haynen, Kyle Rasmussen, maybe, I don't know. Bryce Earns, Drake Stanley, Jace Steinberg, Tucker Dowdy, interesting. That's a Texas driver, actually, I believe. Pat Harvey, Kevin Bard Sr., John Deweese, even though it's not Deweese at all or spelled the same, but I think you say it the same or close to it. Ryan Lippincott, Chris Ennis, and Brandon Sampson. So that's the crazy amount of drivers and names and talent that is going to be in the building at Trophy Cup. And like I said, this pool that they have is more so based on performance. You know, you're trying to pick fast guys. I'm assuming you pick one from each group, and the best performer overall is the one who takes the cake or the victory, or however they're going to divvy up the points or money or whatever. I don't really see I'm sure there's a better description on what they're going to do with all the $20 that comes in on this still. But I'm not seeing it at first glance here. Just once again at first glance. But there is, and just saying, there is a Trophy Cup alternative pool all of a sudden. Joe messaged me this morning, and he wants us to know that you have a chance to win some Wrayvon money, Wrayvon.com money. Now, this is the rules for the Wrayvon Red Yellow Trophy Cup Challenge. Hold on. He's calling it the Red Yellow Pool. I would call it Red Yellow Challenge so that there's no legality issues. Trophy Cup Red Yellow Pool. And this is what he's going to do. And apparently all you have to do to enter this, and it is $50 for first, $25 for second, and $10 for third. So this is a free entry deal, chance to win some money. And it says the Trophy Cup Red Yellow Pool have listeners post 5 drivers from the list I just read you in the comments. And this is how the points will be awarded. So points will accumulate for every time one of these things occur. And the 5 drivers who accumulate the most points by a commenter in this video from the list wins 50, and then the second most 25, third most 10. Broke Joe is the final judge on any dispute, which is what a lot of people are considering Broke Joe, kind of a narcissist that wants to be the end-all be-all ruler of everything racing. That's what people are saying. That's why he's upset. He wants to be the judge of all. He wants to be God. You know, back to Devil's Bow. But anyway, so here's how the points will be awarded outside of that fallacy. The driver will get 1 point for stopping on the track for any reason at all, period. Drivers will be rewarded 2 points for bringing out a yellow, 3 points causing a yellow which collects other cars, 4 points a flip onto your side, and 5 points for a flip containing at least 1 full revolution. Now, some of you may think, well, you know, I'm going to pick some bad drivers. But, I mean, no disrespect, but if you want to get 3 points for causing a yellow, which collects other cars, you know, Aaron Reitzel, you know, might be a good pick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody who drives aggressive is what I'm saying. Somebody drives aggressive, goes in there, Trophy Cup, a little rough of a track, goes in there, pow, pow, hits somebody, collects some cars. You know, a Reitzel, maybe even a Corey Day, young, going for it all. Ryan Timms, young, going for it all. Flip onto your side. You got to be running on the edge to flip onto your side. You got to be running pretty hard to flip containing at least one full revolution. You got to almost be going for the win. You know, stopping on the track for any reason at all. You got to think of like who's going to stop on the track and get away with it. Like, are we talking about the click cars, the Kadings, these people who could potentially just stop on the track, or a Roth car or whatever, one of the top 4 of the days, Tyler Courtney, some of these marquee names that they have there, help pay for flights, paid for everything for them to be there. If they go to stop on the track before the race or during the race, they're not going to put them to the back. So think about that. That's how you got to think about this. Now, you go to 2 points, bringing out a yellow. I mean, it's anyone. And as far as 4 points and 5 points, flip onto your side or flip containing at least one full revolution. The qualifying at Trophy Cup is very important, but the track is extremely hooked up. 1 and 2 has a hump, a rut, whatever you want to call it. It's always there. And usually every guy has to go in there full bore on the edge trying to click off a fast time because it's an overall point situation that lines up the Saturday night A main. And so you got to go in there willing to flip your race car, basically. So you have to go in there willing to flip your race car. So 4 points and 5 points for a flip onto your side or a flip containing at least one full revolution. There's going to be some points made in qualifying here at the Trophy Cup. So be prepared for that because it is going to happen. It is going to happen. I mean, that watching qualifying at the Trophy Cup is one of the most extreme witnesses of people willing to destroy their race cars that you can see. So that's the situation. This is the Trophy Cup Red Yellow Challenge, or I would say Trophy Cup Red Yellow, or he's saying Red Yellow Pool. But the way you do it is you comment in this video below, post the 5 drivers you pick to accumulate the most points here throughout this Trophy Cup weekend with the way that the point structure is being awarded. And Broke Joe, once again, is the end-all, be-all judge of humanity. That is what the point of all this is. So, pretty much got this one out of the way. Trophy Cup, once again, I believe it starts tonight. Doesn't it start tonight? Yeah, Thursday through Saturday. So, tune into it. And then, once again, here are your entries. Go look onto the Trophy Cup list. Or take a screenshot of this. Look at it. And this is what we're going for here. Let's see what happens. Who is going to win it? I look forward to seeing these names in the comments below. Anyway, another developing situation before we head on out to the races this weekend. This is a Friday, Saturday only show, so probably be watching this as we head on down the road. Devil's Bow, we had covered this a little bit earlier in the week, how they had their invite-only situation happening that was making a few drivers upset. And I did cover how one driver who was, probably the biggest name in Devil's Bow racing history, especially on the weekly championship track type of deal, Troy Taylor was not on the list and was in the comments asking basically to be in it. And they have done the whole RSVP and figured out who's going to be there and who is not going to be there. And they have added names onto the list. You see them with the blank numbers on this list here. And Troy Taylor, obviously 56. For those who don't know it, everybody knows what number he is. But you got guys like John Rickus, Dale Wester added to the sprint car event. Tom Lorenz, Tommy Davis Jr., some very famous limited modified drivers, they're added to the list. Mike Maruska, a few other guys added to the factory stocks modified. You got Wendell Bowden, Justin Ingalls added in there along with Taylor. So it has worked out, and you look over in the comment section and people are pretty happy about it. And then, of course, Tyler Courtney's brother, I believe, Taylor Courtney, who is down there in the, South region, he is also on the list as well, and he wants his number to be changed from 7P to 22P. So it's interesting. I know some people are like, whoa, Tyler Courtney has a brother that races? Yeah, he does. I mean, this is the Jeff Swindell. He's racing this weekend in a 305 at Devil's Bow. But, of course, the bigger name of the list that everyone wanted to see obviously already has, 25 likes in a few hours, likes and loves. Troy Taylor on the list. So the man is on the list, as the thumbnail showed today. But anyway, this is an interesting development. It'll be fun to watch. Of course, Friday you got the double sprint situation with the 305s and the World of Outlaws. And then Saturday, of course, Modified is going to be your more premier division to team up with the World of Outlaw situation. But the Stampede Invitational 50th anniversary final night of racing action at the historical half mile of the Devil's Bowl Speedway. We're going to be going to it right now. We'll look at the chat real quick, just real quick, because we do have to get on down the road, and it looks like the chat is very, very thin. So that's fine. This was more so meant to be a video that people will come and watch a little bit later. Jesse Weaver, why is the track closing? Did it get closed to a land developer? Question mark. We will find all that out. We got a lot of questions to get asked and answered when we get down there to the track, and that is exactly where we're going to be going right now. Leave the comments below. The 5 drivers from the list to have a chance at winning some of Wrayvon.com's money. Well, Broke Joe is not broke enough because he's giving money away, and you could win it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading down south back to the hometown of the Chaz to, like I've been joking all week, go to a funeral. The devil is being put to rest as Israel's being attacked on the 6-year anniversary of my first ever video. That is so still creepy to me. My first ever video ever online was October 22nd, 2017. And the first day of no more racing at the Devil's Bowl will be Sunday, October 22nd, 2017. Or 2023, sorry. 23, 223, 322. Skulls and bones. Man. Will never get away from us. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, like the video, comment below, share it around. And as always, be sure to subscribe, join the memberships, and put those comments below. This is real. Broke Joe has the money. Broke Joe has the money. Catch you next time, ladies and gentlemen.
We can ride high, we can ride low. We can ride anywhere we need to go. We can ride all night up to the morning, as long as we make the show. We can be the best or we can be the worst. So we can be the best thing you ever heard. With the motor singing and the grandstands ringing, it's hard to put it all in words, but this is how we